A very good day to you people. My name is Mohit, and guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a picture gallery. Before I actually start showing you how to do it, let me first show you a publish preview by hitting Control Enter on the keyboard. Guys, I'm using Flash CS 5.5 with ActionScript 3. Here goes. Control Enter. Guys, this picture gallery is 800 by 300 pixels in dimensions, and it has 3 pictures. Now this button out here in the corner is supposed to be clicked, and on every click it advances to the next picture. This is the third picture, and it loops back to the first picture, the second picture, and the third picture. What's really amazing about this picture gallery is the script that is written to fire this function is barely just 3-4 lines. Right, so we just have a mouse click event out here and a function, and inside the function I've used just one single ActionScript statement: set child index, get child at. That's it. How easy and uncomplicated things can be sometimes if you know them, if you know how they actually work. In my eyes, it's an awesome picture gallery, guys, considering that the script is so concise, so short. Right, so guys, what I'll do is I'll make this picture gallery from scratch, and so you'll understand how exactly this was done. Let me save a file and a new. Alright, the next thing that I'll do is I'll change the stage size to match the picture, so that'll be 800 by 600, guys. Right, put in window, show frame. Fine, guys, let me get in all the pictures. I'll say file, import to library. I need to get in 3 pictures and get them into the library. Okay, the pictures in question are image 1, image 2, image 3, and guys, all these pictures are 1600 by 1200, which is basically just double the size of the stage, but that's okay, I'll manage that. So let me highlight all the 3 pictures by pressing the control key and say open. And guys, if I go to the library panel right now, you should see all the 3 pictures are there inside the library now. Okay, let me get in the first picture onto the stage. Guys, this picture gallery makes use of the concept of display list. Now the display list is a list of all the items that are displayed, that can be seen. So usually what happens, the first item that I get on the stage will have an index of 0. Okay, the second item that I place on the stage or create on the stage has a index of 1. The third item would have an index of 2, so on and so forth. So every item that's displayed has a index on the display list. So guys, if you are aware of the concept of the display list in Flash, it should be a very easy job. That's when I've used that concept, I've taken forward that concept, and I made this picture gallery. So cool. So now guys, as I said, the picture is actually double the size of the stage. So what I'll do is, the first thing that I'll do is I'll drop the size, making sure that this lock width and height values together is actually locked. It's not split like this, but it's actually locked. So let me drop the width to 800. In doing so, the height will adjust itself. Okay, then guys, what I'll do is I'll right click, say convert to symbol, and making sure that the registration point is top left, I'll say OK, and then I'll delete the picture. Deleting does not mean that it's actually gone, it'll be in the library, guys. Now the symbol one is the picture that I just deleted. Okay, next I'll get the picture image number 2. Okay, and follow the same routine, 800 by 600, right click, say convert to symbol, making the sure that the registration point is top left. Let me say OK, and let me delete. Let me get in the third picture. Go to the properties panel, adjust the size to 800 by 600, right click, convert to symbol, making sure the registration point is top left. Let me say OK, cool, and delete it. Alright guys, next what I'll do is I'll go to the library panel and I'll select all the three symbols, symbol 1, symbol 2, symbol 3, basically the three pictures that have a curtailed or a shortened height and width now after I've modified them, and let me bring it all together. Okay, and then guys, I'll go to the properties panel, make sure that the X and Y are set to 0, 0. That'll ensure that they are tucked in the corner. Okay, now all these pictures, all the three pictures are actually tucked in the corner. Now guys, let's understand this. Please pay a little bit of attention out here, that these three pictures have an index of 0, 1 and 2 on the display list. Okay, again guys, you can Google what a display list is in Flash. Display list is a list of all the items that are visible. Alright, obviously these three pictures are visible and they have an index of 0, 1 and 2. Okay, now guys, let me bring in a button as well, and this button on the display list will have an index of, you guessed it right, 3, number 3. Okay, so you can say Windows, common libraries and buttons. I already have the buttons panel open, so what I'll do is I'll dig inside the classic button folder and pull out let's say a green button. Okay, let me place it out here, let me close it up, let me drag it here in the right hand side corner. Now guys, this button on the display list, as I just said, will have an index of 3. The three pictures have an index of 0, 1, 2. So the item that you create last or you bring in last will have the highest index. Okay, and it'll show up on top. Cool. Right, let me call this button green underscore btn. Right, the reason is that I want to attach an event listener to this button. I'm going to create a small script guys, so I just added in a new layer. I'll call it AS3 because I'm going to place the actionscript 3 out here. I'm going to right click the first frame, go inside and then start typing in my actionscript. So all I'm going to say is green underscore btn, that's the name of the button that I just bought, dot add event listener, right, in brackets. I need to tell Flash that it's a mouse event, dot of the type click, okay, comma, and the name of the function that should be carried out once that button is clicked. I'm gonna say send to back without a space, send to back, that's the name of the function. Right, let me close the bracket up, put a semicolon, then I need to define the function. So I'm going to say function send to back. I need to pass in the event in the parentheses now, so I'm going to say event colon mouse event. Beg your pardon. And then a colon void. Since I'm not calculating or returning a value, then we have a set of parentheses inside which I need to pass in the function. Now guys, this is critical. I need to say set child index. Now what is achieved through set child index? Set child index has the capability of changing the index of a specific object on the display list. So the picture right on top right now has an index of 3. Through set child index I can send it to the back by making it its index or changing or modifying its index from a 3 to a rather the picture on the top has an index of 2, 0, 1 and 2, and I can make it 0. In doing so, I'll be ensuring that the picture right on top of the pile or the stack will go right at the bottom. Okay, That's what's gonna happen. Let me then open the brackets up. So guys, in the tooltip it clearly says that if you need to set the index of a child, when I say child, these are nothing but objects, you need to mention the name of the child. Now I don't know the name of the child because I never set it. The three pictures don't have an instance name. I never set it. So is there a way I can actually reference them? Yes, there is. I can say get child at, and then I can say get child at 2. Basically what it means is that please refer to the child which has an index of 2, or in other words the picture which is right on top of the stack. As I said, these three pictures have an index of 0, 1 and 2, and the picture right on top has an index of 2. Then I brought in the button that should have an index of 3. Okay, so get the top picture and set its index to a 0, or in other words send the top picture right to the back, right to the bottom of the stack, right? And that's all that I need to do, and I need to put a semicolon. So in simple words, the logic here is send the top picture and put it right to the back, send to back, as you would have in a Photoshop or a Fireworks. Even in Flash you have that arrange send to back. It's doing just the same thing, guys. Alright, so when you click on the green button, send the top picture, put it right at the bottom of the stack. Let's test it out. Control Enter on the keyboard, guys. Okay, so if everything went fine, it should work. Amazing. Right, so guys, what I've done is I've just used the concept of display list. I've understood how the display list actually works, and using the set child index and get child at methods, I've achieved what I wanted to achieve. I hope you like this tutorial, guys. I'll see you very soon. Peace.